this is the right time. You told me, you said that you were moved around a lot, and just by the fact of being first in the alphabet, you had to start. They started at the front of the alphabet with everything, so especially peeling potatoes and those kind of things, and you ended up.
These were some of the sideline stories that you boys have heard, but they're true. When we got to Fort Snelling, they didn't know what to do with us, and we changed cadre every once in a while because the cadre were also roaming through and doing things. And each time they would often start most often start at the beginning of the alphabet with one group, and probably they'd start a second group either at the back of the alphabet and go forward, or in the middle of the alphabet and then move, back of the alphabet and move backward, or in the middle and move forward with another group. They always seem to start with the A's, and we hit the KP duty on a regular basis, and all the cleaning and the dirty detail duty, because they'd have several duty things. And I remember so well the alphabetical order we had. It was Aas, Austin, Ashheim, and Ashheim was from Buxton, North Dakota, and he became a lawyer in 1950, and is one of my friends. It was Aas, Austin, Ashheim, Augustine. Augustine was killed in the service. He was in engineering. Aurness, and Aurness is James Arness, and C.J. Berry. And we were six, and that was normally a quantity that they needed.
For KP duty.
So we pulled a lot of duty together. I pulled duty with Aurness and Berry and Austin and those group on a continuing basis, it seemed. And we get to Camp Wheeler, and again, they didn't know what to do with us for a number of weeks, or they didn't have a place for us, I should say. They weren't ready to start our basic training, and again, we kind of roamed through a series of cadre, and each time they'd start over with a new alphabet, because we were shuffled around, and so I got more KP duty than probably I was entitled to, but I also served with some very talented, very fine people. C.J. Berry worked in the congressional staff during the 40s and 50s and 60s, and he has a very important position, has had many important positions, and is now living in the Boston area, and has some important things that he's done throughout his life. Larry Austin has been an outstanding individual, and certainly James Arness was. Cal Dickey used to be with us as well, but Cal got out of the service and worked for one of the congressional delegations from North Dakota and died very prematurely. And he was another.